Mr. President, either you're not getting good counsel or you're not following the good counsel that you're being provided. In case it's the former, let me give you some legal advice. Robert Mueller's appointment is the official statement of official Washington that if you've broken the law, you're out. One way or another, impeachment, indictment, or cabinet removal under the 25th Amendment. I don't know if you've broken the law, whether you've impeded official investigations, but this isn't a witch hunt. There is enough evidence relating to Michael Flynn and the Russians to cause the extraordinary act of the appointment of an independent counsel. You fired the person who was investigating Flynn and maybe investigating you after you allegedly first asked that investigator over a one-on-one dinner at the White House for a loyalty pledge. And then, allegedly, 2 weeks later, in the Oval Office, after asking Vice President Pence and Attorney General Sessions to leave the room, you told Director Comey to stop investigating your former national security advisor by saying, quote, "I hope you can let this go." At that moment, because of your termination letter of Comey, we know you had Russia on your mind. And now comes news that you told the Russians that the firing of Comey would relieve great pressure. Understand this. You can't make what has happened go away. Not by tweeting, not by rallying the base, not by having your allies in Congress or the conservative media complain. We're beyond that now. You need to hire a criminal defense attorney and follow that lawyer's advice, which will no doubt include restraint. And the road ahead is pretty clear. It's nearly certain that the truth will come out. If you committed crimes, you'll be removed. I'm not prejudging you. I think it premature and inappropriate for those who talk impeachment. You also need to hire a political advisor who will stand up to you and tell you when you're wrong, and you need to follow that advice. You need to relentlessly get to work and stay at work on the problems you were elected to fix. But even if you get past your legal issues, the only way to save this presidency is to stop talking about this issue, stop being controlled by impulse, and instead be governed by discretion and the law. Assuming that nothing that has already occurred will cause you to be removed, this presidency can be rescued. President Reagan faced many dark days in his second term in relation to Iran-Contra, but he got through it by focusing on his work, by not complaining, and by maintaining discipline. Pretty much the same thing happened with President Clinton, though that scandal was different. You can pull out of this downward spiral, but only if you have it in you to stay focused, stay on message, follow the rules, follow the law, and follow good advice.